Hello, my name is Walt Dobrowski and I'm with the Star Training Group. Today is day 12 and we will be talking about the importance of the trade walk. Walking your customer's trade is an important step in the selling step process in terms of building more gross profit and commitment. Unfortunately, it is the most missed step in the selling step process because it takes extra effort and the average salesperson doesn't see the value in the step. This step is usually performed after your customer has given you a firm verbal commitment to purchase their new vehicle and before you take your customer's offer into the sales office. This step requires you to inspect your customer's trade, to discover any flaws, and help your used car manager properly appraise your customer's trade by checking all the equipment on the appraisal form. Let's go over some reasons why a trade walk is important. Number one, generally, most customers have an unrealistic value of their vehicle before trading it in. Number two, it revisits the reasons why your customer wants to trade in their vehicle. Number three, walk the trade with your customer so that they see the flaws in their trade-in. Number four, this is a good time to complete the appraisal form. Here's a good one. Simply point out and touch the flaws that the trade-in has with your fingers and watch your customer's body language. Note the wear on the tires. Often, customers will try to defend and make excuses for their trade, which means that they are starting to sell their vehicle to you. This is a good sign in terms of overall commitment and willingness to compromise on the value of their trade. Make sure to open the hood and look at the engine. Open the trunk and look for any water leaks. This is especially effective if you performed a proper walk-around on the vehicle that they're trying to purchase. This is a good time to get the registration and exact miles off the trade. Start the engine and go through the gears to detect any hard shifting. Make a mental note with the customer if you can hear anything unusual. Make sure to inform your customer if there is any unusual noise. It's very important to ask questions during the trade walk that will remind your customer that the trade-in isn't perfect. It also helps justify negotiating a more realistic price with your customer during negotiations. Let's go over some questions you may want to ask your customer at this time. Do you have all the service records available on your trade-in? How much wear is there on the brakes? How much extended coverage is left on your trade-in? Did you take advantage of the paint and fabric protection for your trade-in? Do you have the paperwork on that? Was there any body work done to your trade-in? Did anyone smoke in your vehicle? What would I have to fix before I retailed your trade-in? Practice these questions today in your pre-shift meeting and see what happens on your next presentation. What do you think will happen if you miss this step? Well, one, you'll miss an opportunity to firm a commitment from your customer. Two, you will not give your customer the opportunity to look at their trade-in realistically. Three, you will not be able to sell your customer's trade to the appraisers effectively. Four, all this will result in a lower gross or a lost sale. This is Walt Dobrowski. Now take on the day.